My deep Achilles is that I do not know how to jump. Dude, this place is incredible.
I can't believe I made a mistake.
This is gonna be sick. Welcome to the Team Ignition Show.
Competitive mountain biking. It requires athleticism, instinct, control, and of course, fearlessness. And within its many disciplines, you have high speed, long distance endurance, and of course the fun of freestyle. Our guest today has dominated for almost 2 decades in the discipline with the highest stakes, freeride. I am in San Diego to meet the man who put the mountain in mountain bike, Kyle Strait.
I'm Kyle Strait, and I'm a professional mountain biker. Freeride mountain biking is a lot of times you're looking at steep downhills, cliff drops, big doubles, big gaps over things, canyons. It most definitely, just like anything, it can be very risky. We try and minimize the risk as a professional of it. To me, it's what I love and what I do and what I strive to compete in. To my knowledge, there's very few riders out there, if any, that have had no injuries in mountain biking and free riding. It is part of the game that it is we play. Finally made it.
I told you one day.
I know, right? I'm excited.
And today is that day, and I'm actually blown away, dude. This is how you get to live.
Thanks, man. Welcome to Strait Acres.
How big is it?
We're almost 11 acres here. Just big, long rectangle. Got jumps everywhere and little playground, training grounds. My passion for free riding came in kind of an interesting way. Like I always had raced mountain bikes from the early age of, I think, 8. In between those races, I would go dirt jumping, hit jumps at the local jump parks, skate parks, things like that. Out of boredom, I just did anything I could do on a bicycle. And within that time of my early age of 14, Rampage came about, free riding, all of that kind of stuff started.
My name's Kyle Strait.
Yeah, I'm one of the only athletes to compete in just about every single Rebel Rampage. I was somehow able to win it my 4th year when I was 17. I then became the first 2-time winner of Rebel Rampage. And so it's very much so part of my life.
I started mountain biking because I started hanging out with you guys. But my deep Achilles is that I do not know how to jump. I'm that person who pre-jumps and lands on the top because my brain doesn't know what it's like to get on the other side. And I would like to change that.
Yeah, well, this is a great place to do it. Mainly, it's all that mental side. Just like anything you're doing, whether it's like something you're doing on a snowboard or something you're doing surfing, you're like, you know what? I can do this. I have the right tools to do it. So let's try it.
If I'm at Kyle Strait's compound and I don't learn how to jump, did I even come to Kyle Strait's compound?
We'll get some airtime and we'll see where you're comfy. And
All right, we'll see what we can see.
Just treat me like a green student.
we'll get your body position to where we like, and then we'll start trying to go through some rollers. We're not even thinking about getting off the ground. We're just gonna get you in the correct position.
Building some feel.
My chest is coming down, right? If I'm doing that, if I'm lifting the front wheel.
Why didn't I ever get instruction? I've been out here doing it all wrong.
Timing, body weight, and feel. For a guy who sends it off of some of the heaviest mountains and is renowned for his disrespect of the laws of gravity, Kyle is also a generous and grounded teacher. He took my fears and broke them into steps to enjoy.
And we've got to remember, it's just a tiny little push, right?
Yeah.
The incremental wins, staying in the process, that's what he's all about.
I feel like with the reps, I'm starting to build relationship with the jump, and with the bike and the jump. And I'm not overthinking the lip now. I'm actually envisioning myself getting to the other side.
Remember to stay the same speed, focus on that timing and compression equally.
Got it.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, that felt good.
Nice work. Good. And that was clean. And that, do you feel like there's a difference when you started back there and you drop in?
Whole mindset.
What you're thinking about.
Yeah, all I was thinking about at that point was trusting the compression and then enjoying getting to the other side.
All right, so we mastered the tabletop, right? You rolled through it, cleared the jump, finalized. Let's go see what else is in the yard and what else we can get up to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Kyle and Rachel Strait's compound, Strait Acres, is a sprawling playground for digging, racing, testing jumps, riding slalom, and pump tracks. Here, they coach, they host competitions, and regularly throw the doors open for the next generation. But just imagine having this as your own backyard. The possibilities it would allow you to dream up. I had to explore more.
All right.
Dude, this place is truly incredible.
You have to check out the top section?
Yeah.
Now we'll check out like the middle bottom section where all the big jumps are.
Before we do that, I gotta ask you, because we've never talked about it. Your crash in 2022. What was that like? I mean, and even before the crash, like, what was that day like?
What it comes down to is that, like, Zink and I were pretty rushed, right? Like, a couple things happened, jump didn't get finished, it kind of was rushed, still wasn't ready, ran out of time. Now we have to do it or we don't have a line.
And for context, like, Rampage, you have the competition day, but all the days leading up to it is essentially building this jigsaw puzzle of piece by piece by piece, building and being like, okay, can we get this? And you need to test things out individually. And sometimes you might not ride the entire line until it's go time.
Yep, correct. Yeah, so this one is like, all right, we have everything else pretty much ready. We just have to finalize this to make sure we have enough speed for that big gap, right? That big drop after it. I guess one mistake from the other of like, all right, rushing, should have built it first, blah, blah, blah. Went into that. And then when it came time to jump it, it was like, okay, like, how you feeling, Cam? He's like, no, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go. He's like, yeah, okay. And so when I went to drop, I had this feeling that it was further than we thought, distance-wise. I started quite a bit higher than we expected and took a pedal and popped on it off the takeoff. Unfortunately, I sunk in the fresh dirt when I went to pop, so then I got body weight position off. And I just stop and I go, oh, that's not good. And I remember just like doing the check and I'm like, that's bad, that's real bad. And then I was like, okay, all right, I broke my back again, all right. And I was just laying there because I knew. And from previous experiences, I was like, yeah, it's gone. And I waited for someone to come over. I think Rachel was one of the first ones, my wife. And I was like, yeah, just cart me out of here, it's broken. And then becomes, after that is the long process of going through all that stuff, whether it's, surgery, recovery, all that. But yeah, part of it.
I mean, you say that casually, but like, even though you've done it before, what comes into your mind when you're like, I broke my back? Do you know, like, I broke my back, or were you worried that it could be worse?
When I'm saying do it, I did a systems check, where I like, you don't know right away. And so you're kind of just laying there, you're like, okay, what am I feeling right now? Okay, am I wiggling my toes? Am I feeling any other pain, any other places? You kind of like have your eyes closed and you're just like, okay, reboot almost.
Right.
To try and assess what it is.
Like, how bad is the damage?
Oh, yeah.
Kyle's medevaced out, and I think it was 8 minutes for him, but that's a good thing. He's in a lot of pain. Didn't take any morphine, even though they wanted to give him morphine. Even at the hospital, what's your pain threat, what's your levels at? He goes, a 5, and I told the head nurse, I said, no, he's in a lot of pain. So when they actually gave him a relaxer, he was not too happy about that. He's so strong, you know. It's just amazing to see his recovery and his attitude is, I mean, he could be in the dumps, but he's not. You know, he's like, okay, let's just keep going, you know. Kind of takes my attitude on too. It's like, okay, let's change gears. Let's go to this direction, you know. If you've had a dead end here, there's a way around it.
I think for me, the hardest part mentally wasn't the injury and the crash itself, right? It wasn't the injury, I would say. Hardest thing for me was like, I don't miss Rampage, right? Then I missed my first finals. It was like something new for me.
You've been competing in it since you were 14.
Yes, yeah. So it was new for me. I'm like, I can't believe I made a mistake. And I was like upset about the mistake itself, not the injury. So you hit like a pretty low, and you just have to make sure the brain is the most important part, and that's what I focused on, which my goal was to get back to Rampage and go finish my run. And so that's why the next year after that, it was like, it didn't matter where I placed. I was like, that's the biggest celebration ever. I stomped that line, the drop that took me out, did the whole thing, crushed the line, and I was just like, well, hey, we're looking good.
I remember how I have nothing to prove here you were after that. And it was incredible. It was almost like you won Rampage. The way your colleagues, everyone, the audience, the fans, like everyone just so stoked for you after what you've been through. Is there anything here that you've been sitting on that you need to lock in for that you might be able to show us today?
Yeah, I think there's some cool lines we can get done. Honestly, just catch a lot of air, maybe throw some flips, some air walks, if we call them back an olden back day, right? That'd be fun. Yeah, show you around and catch some air.
Sick.
Kyle is about to drop in. This is the first time that he's filmed on this run that he just built this winter, so this is gonna be sick.
After watching Kyle shred, he invited me to one final test. Weave a line side by side.
Yeah, so right now I kind of showed him a new track that we have that's all kind of like right in his wheelhouse, and they're kind of next to each other. Like the line I'm trying to do and ride is next to his, and I wonder if we can get some cool timing down and see how close we can get to each other without running into each other.
Now, I've spent years commentating his runs as he made history in Freeride, so to be invited to go side by side, let's go.
Where you at? I got near you. That thing was scary, but I just was like, fuck it, just go.
Oh yeah, you went on top of it.
Yeah, I did it.
Awesome.
That felt good.
Kyle, thank you for a truly incredible day. I've been threatening to come to your house for a long time, but I didn't know it was gonna be this fun.
You made it, man. I'm super stoked for you just to like get some more comfort in jumping. That's awesome.
I'm stoked. I feel like something definitely got unlocked. I will carry my training with me, Sensei.
You're welcome anytime, and I hope to see us many other places.
To be continued.
Hell yeah.
It's one thing to be the guy in the booth commentating the best freeride mountain bikers in the world like I get to do at an event like Rampage, but it is an entirely other thing to take off the headset, throw on the helmet, get on the bike, and come to a place like Kyle Strait's and see how he trains, how he prepares to do things that defy logic. But to be here and really get a sense of his passion and the depth of his why
and how much he loves it. And even for a bit, to get over my own fears and learn how to hit a small jump, and then just to be side by side with him on the track, to witness him absolutely unbelievable, a real day of my dreams. I am grateful, and I have so much respect for what Kyle does and those like him.
Next time on the Team Ignition Show.
I don't know what's going on my insides, but I know my back's broken. It's impressive how loud it is when you crash sometimes. The sounds that you hear, you're like, oh, this ain't good.
Like violently loud.
Yeah. I'm just laying still. So people are like, he's knocked out. Is he alive?
You dented your ulna?
Yeah, like, you know, the end of your arm bone?
I didn't even know you could dent a bone.
There's a lot of people that feel like we're not afraid of anything. That's wrong. I'm afraid of a lot of things. And even in mountain biking.